Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our little old southern front. So in the last episode, we did a few things. We were able to successfully nab the town of Vulture Mountain, had an amazing battle at Eye of the Panther, then we moved slightly further down to attack the Tomb Kings in their capital of Willard's Palace. Unfortunately, however, we weren't able to deliver the killing blow because, unfortunately, they're quite strong in their little old keep. Unfortunately, they've not been hit hard at all down here, so we're going to settle in for a siege for a couple of turns just to try and weigh them down a bit, shall we say. In fact, I might do that. A couple of siege towers here and there. Maybe a couple of batteries. You know what? 3 siege towers and 2 battling rams. Right, so we're going to just have a siege, see what we can do. We also, to be honest with you, what's the point? Why aren't you doing that? Would make more sense, and you also don't take up upkeep, which is going to be nice. And then also we get an eyes on as to what's going on. Because Mr. Yarik, despite him not being useful at this moment, is actually being quite useful. Unfortunately, he's been here for many turns and many episodes. But his job is quite an essential one, due to the fact that... Oh, they're not there anymore. Huh. That is intriguing to note. Right, I don't know how much intelligence you're going to be able to gain from this, but I'm going to try and use it as best I can. Also, Karag Orund now finally has the capacity to do something good. Get a geomagic webway going, because we need them. Right, let's see what is going on in the north. So, Yarik is on Astromancy, which allows him to have some level of view. And it looks like the orcs have driven off our opponents in the north. Unfortunately, though, the Misty Mountain orcs do not like us, which is a problem. They really don't. Now, in theory, what I could do is just shore up the defences at Lachmir and whatever. Oh, I can't select this, but I'm loving it. So the enemy are coming out to attack us, and they can't... Oh, that's delicious. I'm not even going to give them the satisfaction. Dead. That's the army inside the settlement taken care of, which is fantastic. I'll get the replenishment of that. Followers of Nagash decide to regroup at their Sorcerer's Island. Not a bad strategy, considering the fact that stuff's going on. Their agents are doing stuff, but that's, again, not a problem. It's something we're going to have to be aware of, but at the same time, it's not something too worrying. I am going to have to look at that northern territory, because if the Red Fangs can keep those other dudes at bay, and if the orc forces around Lachmir are in fact distracted, I might steal Yarik to move south once again. It's just so we can have someone to watch the north. I mean, I may use Yarik as part of an assault on other territories, because then once that goes into effect, I can have Krokgar move up and still have our war in the west, securing all the territories leading up to the coastline. But then Yarik could move down, secure me that territory, and then we can ensure a bit more victory for what it's worth, which is nice. It's just, the thing is, what I don't want to have to do, and what we had to deal with previously, is an enemy force just waltzing into the territories of Lachmir or Marak, and just taking it without any real sign of resistance, because my garrisons aren't that strong. And because it's quite a vulnerable part of our northern territories, I really don't want to just leave that open. You know, it is excessively open to these things. You've also got a lot of territories, which is a bit concerning. Don't go to war with me. No. Gift? On very hard difficulty AI. Thanks for the crash. Oh. You know, it kind of makes sense that we were able to convince the orcs to just give us money instead of having a pact. something that is lore friendly, I think, which is fine. I'm a little concerned about the orcs' presence here, though. Question: diplomacy. Orcs. Okay, so greenskins. Okay, so greenskins don't like me, but the thing is, they have not got much territory left. Red teeth snatches are. They've taken 2 settlements, but it looks like they've got Sunlands, Top Knots, Telia. Telia? That's a human, right? Top Knots. Guess I don't know. They don't like me, though. Oh, it's because... No, they just don't like me. Top Knots. Where are they? Oh, Savage Orcs. You're the guys who do like me and have taken quite a lot of territory, haven't you? Yes, you have. In fact, you're in the way of quite a lot. Qatar, on the other hand, these Red Fangs, I've got a non-aggression pact with, which is fine. I've got no problem with that. You're not so happy with me because I have been at war with Top Knots. And they're just a naturally aversion to me, which is a bit weird considering I've got other places. Potion of Speed, that's fantastic. Right, so the siege over at the Caliph's Palace is now, can I say, resolvable? Oh, it's resolvable. Right, I'm going to auto-resolve this because we've seen this kind of battle before. We know what's going to happen. I mean, if you want me to prove the case, the territory that we're going to be fighting over is going to be boring as shit. It's that, and I don't want to do it anymore. So, we will do this. That's a heavy hitter. We're taking some... We're taking that. Yeah, we're not moving anymore, but that's fine. That is fine. Right, we've taken the territory, Huzzah. And we already have a Geomantic Webway at level 4. That's good to know. Right, we'll fix you, You, I want... I will have... Is it worth getting that? It'll get rid of our taint, but the issue is I don't know if it's really any good. Well, we need to recruit the old ones, but that should be fine for now. Right, yeah, you're ranking, and definitely needs to rank up. Okay, let's get rid of the taint in this area as fast as possible. Because you've got some Ripidactyls already, I think we need you to have some of that. Get some magical protection, and that will work for you. Tai Lung is not quite there yet, but it's working. Hero, leadership, yep, that's fine. Crocker, no, it's Bitey. Bitey has ranked. Luckily for us, our replenishment is so fucking high that it is literally going to take 1 turn and we're back to normal, which is a little broken. Just saying. But it's what we can roll with right now, which is Lush. Okay, that's going to be a problem, but that's fine. We are going to be up against a fairly substantial force inside Sorceress Island, though, which is a problem. But there's nothing I can do for this area at this moment. Truth be told, I think, to be honest with you, I think it would be nice if Monsieur Bretonia makes his move, attacks, gets his ass handed to, and runs away, because then I can just come up and clear the pieces. So Crocker can chill there, see what happens, and yeah, I will save this. No idea why the siege turned from being extremely difficult to being extremely easy, but you know what? I'll take that. I will take that to the bank, because I am not in the mood for a protracted war right now. Okay. So what I'll do also is I think I will move Mr. Yaddick over to the western or the mid sections of our territory, and begin preparations for an attack to the west. We don't have a we still do have a non-aggression pact with them, and I might be more honourable in breaking it with them because they haven't done anything to us. They're on the march and they're running right into a trap because they are moving all of their troops. Are they coming to attack? No. Oh no, they're fighting, and the froggy runs away. What a surprise! And they're on a march. And he's running towards me. And my army is going to be fixed in a turn. Oh, you initiate the battle. You crafty. You know what? You're crafty. I will give you that. I honestly thought they were going to do something stupid with that. But you know what? Respect. You have been ballsy. But unfortunately, you've made a bit of an error. Because obviously I moved up and became a char. Yep, now he's on the march. He can't do shit, and he's running back to his base. But that's fine. Those two have already made their play. Now, respect, you tried. You know what? I'm giving you that, Tomb Kings. You tried. You know, I'm not being mocking here. At first I thought you were going to do something dumb, but then when you moved with your other army, I'm like, okay, ballsy move. If I couldn't retreat, my guys would have been in shit. Regardless of whether the fact that my army, my army is damaged, his army is, and those two armies, even though they're tired, still have the numbers advantage. And Kroggar, our army is good in quality, but not in quantity. And also, their army's pretty strong. But now I get the advantage. Because now, my initiative, I can run around and I can knock them if I wanted to. And I will. We are going to have individuals, though. That's the thing. Lightning Strike. It's broken, but it's in the game, and you can do it. So why not? GG. But no, you know what? Incredibly well played, Mr. Tomb Kings. You tried. And I respect you for your determination. I'm not exactly a big fan of what's going to have to happen with the orcs, but, we need to continue our campaign. I mean, I feel, in terms of percentage complete, I want to be cocky and say we're coming up to maybe the 80s, the 80%ing. We still got a little bit to go.
Grows yet further, great lord. Your endless victories are changing the very fates themselves. The world falls before your incredible power.
Oh yeah, work the shaft. It's literally just do the same shit. But I get 12,000 for it. So, I ain't complaining. I should have fucking fixed it, shouldn't I? Yeah, fine. Right, so now my army is fully reinforced over here, and I can even get... Oh, that's just not fair. Alright, let's make this official and insulting. Attack! Let's get some revenge for that, shall we? Oh, even both of these guys are actually dead. No, let's do this in one fell swoop. Oh, this would be kind of a cool battle to fight, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're on the forced march, both of them, but they'd have some pretty dope fighters. They still do have some powerful heroes, though, and I know my dudes would suffer casualties. Oh, it's so tempting. It's so tempting just to hit that button and we'd be done with it. We'd be done with these two armies really quick, but I think that would be a disservice to you guys. And also, I've seen YouTubers in the past do it, and it's very annoying. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be those annoying YouTubers who just skips the battles. I know I did it with a siege, but let's face it. That one you can forgive me for. But this is a straight-up battle with two factions, two armies, raring to go. I think it's only fair. This is the kind of shit we want to do as Let's Players. And I have a cappuccino of determination with... And a cappuccino? No, coffee of determination. So, the thing I am concerned about is that they do have a unit I've never encountered. Well, I have encountered, but only at the siege battle that I realised was actually kind of a bad idea to launch into the siege for. So, for a legitimate threat, I have no idea. Unfortunately, these guys look like they've got some magical dudes, but I've got counter magic, so the hope is that the destruction. Hope is that my magic will cancel out their magic, and I can basically use my armies to cancel out their army, and Mahor would be, and they all die again. Oh god. Fun fact, because by the time this comes out, it'll probably be a good few weeks afterwards, but screw it. At the time of this episode, I've just uploaded episode 13 of my East Coast Glory series. And it's been just like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours now. And I'm just getting floods of notifications on my phone of all the people that are commentating. And I just... Oh, it is an absolute amazing experience to see all of these, like... Oh, it's something I'm not quite... I don't think I'll ever get used to. It's so awesome to see so much love for something that I never thought would get that much to begin with. But here we are. Anyway, back onto the serious note. So, here we are for the battle. My guys are ready. Well, more or less ready. We'll have the standard deployment for these boys. You will... What can you do? Fire damage? No, it is just that. That's legit the only thing I could recommend you do. Right. We'll give the enemy the deployment advantage. Unbreakable. Perfect vigor. Not that it really matters with him, but, perfect vigor. Right, you guys will form up defensively behind the hill and prepare to deal with whatever shit. The halberdiers will hold here. Krukgar, you. I want you at the front. In fact, you three. Same thing. But we're not going to do anything because we're waiting for our reinforcements. So the enemy is going to get initiative. And so will I. We have the advantage in energy. They have the advantage in numbers. Yeah, they outnumber us quite a bit, but as always, I think in 90% of the battles we have fought as the Lizard Men, our armies have always been outnumbered. I think I can count on my hand how many battles I've had where, right, is that all my army in? Not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, that is in fact it. Right, okay, so let's now spend forever trying to organize this shit. God damn it! Right. Right, you move to there. All three of you take the less damage option, which is fine. Right, at the far end, I want you, and the Ripidactyls all forming up. I want you guys forming up aggressively on the right flank, just to try and outflank those dudes. Right, first of all, let's get these guys into position. So, bit of a rush, but I think we can do it. Boom. Then I want you two to cover the left flank. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to be a dick and block off that flanking capacity. You two, in fact I might even have you three. You three, I will have you move up to the right flank and help defend that. I want the Salamander Hunting Pack and Hunter to take up defensive positions behind the lines. I want the Scary Skinks to move up. I want you guys to move up to there. You boys, I want to take up priority. Try and maybe nudge up here. Shooter can also move up, but I want him to be in a defensive position around there-ish. Yeah, that seems alright. Crockies, I want you to not take as much damage, and I want you to help defend the right flank. Alright, let's go. It's a bit of a risk, and I don't know how much we're going to be able to get away with this, but hopefully the enemy decides to upgrade his troops to up-tier his troops as well, and it looks like we're going to have the opportunity to do that. I'm going to give him, out of respect for the enemy trying to do a cool move on me, I'm going to give him the opportunity to deploy his army fully. And hopefully he'll do the same with my army. Yeah. All of those dudes are going to be on the tide, which is good. So again, my opportunity to win is... Actually, yeah, they have more troops than us, but not by a lot. And they got their reinforcements. They're going to probably try and come up to attack us soon. We're shunting them into a defensive position, but they do have the uphill advantage, which is quite a problem. What are we got troops-wise? Okay, scary dudes. Scary skinks will go with halberdiers, so that they can deal with that. You could probably roll up to the front and start zapping some people. Right, they can't extend their line too much over here, which is fine. They do have also some Ushabti, which are quite dangerous creatures, but... What's their range? I don't know if these guys even have range. Like, I know they've got a magician somewhere. There's their magician... Necrotect? Is that a magician? I mean, they're tired, which is all good, but... It's those guys, I imagine. But again, they're all trained. Right, okay. Bitey. If you'd like to fly over to the left side. This is a pretty dope battlefield. I'm going to just try and minimize this as best as I can. This is dope. I love this. This is a battle. And I love these moments. That's what I strive for in these games, is to have moments like this. Right, let's start by disrupting that formation a bit, shall we? You're a little exposed on the left flank, but that's fine. I'll send you to move on the left. You know what? I might put Biggie and Umat to help the left flank when it comes to serious dudes. You, if you don't have range, which you don't. Oh, beautiful. Oh! Shit. Right, motherfucker, you deserve that one. I can't really use you for the time being, but I can use to fuck over some whatever. Hello? Right, hopefully that will trigger the... Yep, that will trigger some kind of damage attack, which is useful. Lizardmen Luftwaffe. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got any kind of ranged infantry at all. And it looks like we know what kind of stuff is originally famous for. Get ready, boys. Shit is about to get real. So is us. You guys move to the center to help support. You move to the right to support. You move to the left to support. Here we go. Here we go. Ushabti. Right, let's slow things down a bit, just so I have the ability to kind of process stuff. You're going to the right. You boys regroup. You move up a bit. You go support, because they're monstrous infantry. You. Right, so... Skinks, I want... You guys regroup to the left there and provide support. You guys... on the left also can move to support those dudes. You can start harassing him. Bitey, how you doing? You are fully healed. Fantastic. Right, zap that fucker with a shot. You charge, 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 charge. You boys charge. You boys charge. Beauty, beauty, beauty. You support them, you support them, you're supporting them. Good, good, good. Right. You get the fuck out. Right, you guys are taking care of them, fantastic. They're getting a tower sorted over there. Ushabti are taking some serious damage. Those guys have made it behind the front lines. You guys target them, make sure those fuckers don't escape. You guys push towards there. He's down. Good shit. Keep charging. Unfortunately, our long-range abilities are a little now reduced. You need to get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna have to micro the living shit out of you. Get the fuck out. I just need one of you to get the fuck out. You, shoot him. You? Yeah, good idea. You're useless, but yeah. Bitey, where are you at? Center line, provide support. Keep pushing in. Looks like we've just killed their warlord, which is pretty much draining them of all supplies, which is nice. No, no. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Right, drop the bomb. Oh, he missed. Fucking missed. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the day done. It's just there are a few remnants now taking a bit of it. Yeah, you're burning out as well, which is good. Umat, care to finish the honors? Oh shit. Reload, relocate, relocate. You guys, about face, try and deal with that. Bitch, you fucker! He's disintegrating. I think that's the only dude left as well. Yeah, looks like he's the only dude that's left. He's literally going crazy on the damage. Come on, Biggie! Nope, Umatadan took the last kill. There's he is eating his guts out. That is an epic shot right there. That is literally him putting... When that thing goes to its knees, it's like he's like about to die, and Umatadan just looks at it and goes... Like, just blows in its face and just goes... Fucking well done. That was a battle. Ah... See, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was the kind of shit I looked forward towards. Normal, straight up, about to destroy everything battle. Now, these two guys did have quite a disadvantage on their hands, of course. They didn't have any sign of ability to. They both were on forced march. They both had like only basic units, like a majority basic units, but that was pretty dope. And admittedly, because I shut up and stopped talking so much, my commanding capacity did really well. I do apologise for not being able to speak much throughout, but I think I will make that a thing where it's like, if I really want to concentrate, I will just shut up for a time and just let you guys enjoy the battle. So, I don't know if that's a popular thing when it comes to Let's Plays, but I think going forward, if I really do want to focus on it, if I'm focusing on a big battle, I can't really do it and talk. It's one of those, it's one or the other, and unfortunately I'm going to choose the other, which allows me to survive with less casualties, because we suffered about 143 casualties, which is pretty good considering we were up against 2,800 dudes. So, you know, kind of helps. And better still, we were able to kill pretty much everything. There was only 2 units that somehow were able to survive. And that also constituted the largest bulk of Nagash forces there. So, all in all, a very successful battle. Defeated 2 extremely difficult forces, and now their HQ is, well, their last settlement in the coast is more or less open to us, but we're in a bit of a race now between us and the frogs, which on one hand is easier, because basically if we get there first, it's easier. On one hand, it's not the end of the world, because if we go to war with... Actually, no, it is kind of important, because if we get there first, we can then lay siege and, you know, take the place. If they get there first, they may be able to take the settlement, and we won't be able to benefit from... And we'll have to go to war with them earlier than intended, which I don't exactly want, so that's a very bad thing. Yeah. Alright, we're going to have to do what we can to rush over there as soon as possible then. That is awkward, because I don't want to go to war with the frogs. I'd rather not go to war with the frogs, I'll be honest with you. It would be nice if the only thing I had to go to war with was just those dudes we're just killing, because that would be nice, rather than what it is now. Oh boy. Pause recording, because my computer doesn't like stuff. And we're back. And we are going to... Yeah. So that is 2 armies now gone, with many of their war bosses in... Oh, we can still make it to their base. Good. You can't, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can do that. Oh, I can attack that army and take out the Sorcerer's Islands in one go. You know what? We're doing it. If we can nab Sorcerer's Island, we can solidify our presence here. Battle's going to be hard. Okay, question. Is it a custom settlement? Is it a settlement with a new kind of thing? No, but it's the kind of settlement that I want to attack because I can minimize casualties to the high level. So we're going into this one. Because we're going into this one. But then once I've done this, this should allow us to be able to make a significant dent on... with the way that the battle could go, I could rush Krokkar, Biggie, Steggy, and whoever else can run really fast to the center of that area. We then hold them in place, and Bitey comes along, snaps them in two with some of his stuff. They do have some pretty beefy dudes, which is a problem, but we do also have some pretty beefy dudes ourselves. They do have Ushabti great bows, though. Ugh. Like, they do have some dudes, unfortunately. And those dudes are pretty hench. Just a smidgen. Oh, joy. And, of course, they've probably got some special magical shit. But this is the last of their settlements in this area. So by nabbing this, we'll be securing it, we'll be winning it, and then peace on Earth and all good that shit. At least peace for the time. And then all we'll have to really worry about then is just the Bretonnians to be able to secure the coast. And then we can finally turn our attention to the last of our campaign, which will be to knock out the Orc forces. And obviously hold until we get such times as whatever. But hey, look! It's the coast! And look, an old port! With what looks to be snow? It's snowing? I don't know. Truth be told, though, that looks pretty dope. You'd think the enemy would hold out from there, but no. Yeah. Jose. Right. I'm going to have you deploy there, and we will hopefully be able to do some damage, at least somewhat. That or these guys are going to get smacked in the face really hard. Right, you... You boys are going to go first. I want standard deployment procedure. I want all the big and heavy dudes at the front. You guys chill here. Bitey, you are here. Okay, stop. One. Zerg up there as soon as you can. You, same deal. Zerg up there as soon as you can. You, Zerg up there. You, run harassment. Oh, they have flies. Okay, so this must be their reception. They also have siege equipment. No, it's a bone giant. Lizard loaf, whoever. Run, 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 run. Bitey, drop your shit. Roll up. Krokkar. Oi, fuckers. Save my dude. Save him. Sorry, Krokkar. Sink those fuckers from above. Yo, go check him out. Skinks. Go. Alright, the good news is we're dealing some pretty substantial damage. The bad news is they're still doing some damage to us, which is bad. Very bad, depending. Yo, Biggie, you're done. You're out of the fight. You did good, but you're out of the fight. You boys, make your way across. Javelins. Make your way across. Right, now their advantage is giving us a nightmare. Right, you're done. Get the fuck out. You, and you. Charge in. You, and you. Okay, you two. Charge. All blessed ones out of the battlefield now. Steggy. Oh, yeah, Betsy, you're in. Who's really damaged? You are. You. Go have fun. Bitey.
Soltak, Taka, Maestro, Tak, Value, Joktok, Suras eats, Joktok, Tak, Skewing, Format, Thoras. Hop back! Dog, tick, tock. So, tech.
Alright, you boys push up. You, and you. Punch through. You guys. Grab that. Lords down. Good. They're going to disintegrate in a second or two. Right. Krokar, need you to take care of that dude. Their dude needs to go down. Right, you guys move past them. Start engaging. Krokar, this is you. Kind of wish I could... The one mechanic I do like out of the Three Kingdoms game was that whole choose your, like, duel thing, which was actually kind of dope. That was actually dope, not gonna lie. But apart from that... Oh, good shit, he's down. Good. Breach through. That'll be the day done for them. Nice. Leaves a pile of enemy deceased behind him. Boom. Gone. Good shit. They're all draining as well, which is lovely. Day's done. Good fucking shit, lads. Good fucking shit. Good battle. A bit rough, but good. Damn. I was going to take a photo of that because that was actually a pretty dope battlefield. But Bitey McBiteface and others saved the day once again, giving us the victory we definitely needed to win against the forces of the of the Nagash lot. Also giving us the territory that we very much needed to have, because grabbing that territory is without doubt one of the more important ones of the campaign, or at least before we can begin what I would call the last phase campaign. So, and also the very important note is that we have actually achieved one of the objectives. It's a bit like, yeah, technically did it, so I'm not really going to count it, but for the first time in this campaign, when the game will decide to load, of course, we have accomplished the objective of gaining almost all, well, gaining territories inside, yeah, we've been able to gain the territory, and, you know, a main city and a port to, there we go, followers of Nagash are gone. Wait, what does that mean in the north then? They took Sandri. That I like. That is very good. That makes my life a lot easier, because that means I'm not at war. Yay! Stone marker? Yes. I might actually do this. Yes, I will take advantage of that. Yes, I will do that as well. Reclaiming the tunnels is exceptionally quite useful. But, as said, we have accomplished our objective, which is to have this army, or is to have a settlement on the coast. And we've done it. Our objective is done. I actually feel kind of weird now because we've actually done our objective. We have secured a territory, and we've technically established the webway already. Because if we have a look here, the webway is now connected to the coast, which sounds a bit weird, but yeah. Technically, we've done it. Now, obviously, it doesn't really count, because obviously, is that enemy territory? That is enemy territory. So it's still, dang. The Lashik area is still off limits, and we'd have to trespass into Bretonnian territory to start navigating it, which is a problem, but that can be solved another day. Yes, I was going to move you, wasn't I? Yes, right, you. Please make your way towards Karagorund, because you've now secured me that territory. Yes, I think... Well, no, it's a bigger settlement than that, so I probably think settlement builds... Yes, we'll definitely take that option, because now I can totally do that. What else can I upgrade? Lost Plateau, no. How about now? Ooh, Shit Central, yes. You are in desperate need to upgrade towards that. Oh yeah, that was the location where we had that, wasn't it? Oh well. Alright. We have enough time for a couple more turns as well, which is nice. So, right, that's good. It does give us a bit of freedom to now make the big plan for going north. So we will take a few turns to probably be at peace. I might even do that after... Not thinking... At the moment... Well, we share an uneasy truce with the Bretonnians, and I don't exactly fancy going to war with them just yet, because we've blitzkrieged our way all across to the west coast, and now we're finally in a position to... the Lord, I'm kind of curious about that. Might send Krokgar over there to try and find out. Reese will suffer losses due to... Oh, no replenishment or recruitment available. Oh, so we can sail. Oh, okay. Right, let's end the turn. So, Dino another day. Really? Clearly they don't... Clearly, we're not supposed to get this far in our campaign, because that was a terrible joke. But no, so there we go. So now we've accomplished our campaign objective, at least in technical sense, because the lizard men needed to establish a port. We need to get a port, which we've got. We've got the webway gate already set up. It's not fully upgraded, but it's there. And we are on the coast. Completely. Like, as said, we've completely drained the enemy of many things. And it's really weird to see that we're on the coast now. So yeah, we're there. We more or less did it. And I'm very much happy to see that. I will not lie, this is a pretty momentous occasion. And I don't feel... I think, to be honest with you, because we've only accomplished it in technical spec, like figure quote in theory, yeah, that's, you know, I don't feel anything different. I don't feel that there's a big celebration to be had, because we haven't fully accomplished it. We haven't secured the entire territory. There are still gaps in our line. Stuff is going to happen, X, Y, and Z. What I might do, though, is I might preemptively do... I think for the next episode, we'll kind of once again go back towards the front. But because I'm not intending on doing any kind of major warring for at least a few turns, what I'll do instead is I will begin to secure our territories in between Qatar, like the forces, the midsection map, and try and nab that territory there. Because that'll be the last Tomb King faction we'll have to deal with. And then it'll just be Bretonnians and Orcs. I mean, Yarrick is making his way towards the midsection now. I think he still has charge, headlong, leadership, or replenishment rate. Ooh, no, we're good. Blessed Saurus Spears, raise or sack. I don't want that. Yes, I'm well aware. Just give me the income then to have him at that. But yeah, as said, we need to secure Black Pyramid of Nagash, because that is quite a big territory to have, and it is right in the center of everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have Monsieur... Sorcerer's Islands. Yeah, I think I will probably take the opportunity to upgrade that. I'll have Krokgar... I can actually have him explore the oceans. You know what? This is a first. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna explore. We're gonna feel the waters, shall we? Let's feel them waters. And let us do something. I've got a boat, and it looks cool. Don't know how battles will take place in it, but it's a boat. Ooh, what's this? Tributes to the Sea Guards. Ooh. Battle at sea pleases not just the gods of war, but the gods of sea as well. Salvage from victorious patrols, but the sea gods demand. Plus heavy silks for the battlefield. My armies will perform better in battle. Fell cargo. Eggs and or is it sea? Sea charts revealing more of the world. You know what? I'll go with fell cargo. I have done that. During my adventures on the high seas, I've procured a bounty of rations and 10 turns of... That's pretty dope, actually. 1,500, but the thing is, it's the upkeep that I'm loving the most. Because, holy shit. Full speed. We need to get you... I'm going to assume... Impossible. Lose the battle. It'll be... Because we don't have naval battles in this game, I've noticed. But that's okay, because we'll basically zerg over to here. Krokgar... See, the plan is for the moment... Yeah. So for the moment, the plan is Krokgar is going to move over to... move back over to land. He's going to make his way towards the Black Pyramid of Nagash. We're going to secure the temple and solidify it and fortify it, so that way we're all good. And then once Mr. Yarrick makes his way towards that point over here, he is going to establish and defend Qatar, defend against Qatar and other forces over there, which is going to be cool. And then Lahmir, we can also take this opportunity to upgrade Lahmir and whatnot. We've already got that, which is dope. Is there anything I can build to try and dissuade them from doing anything? That's pretty dope. Yeah, I will take this opportunity to do that. Out of curiosity, isn't there a unit I can recruit, or a unit I could potentially recruit, that I couldn't recruit anyway? We've got temple guards, but there was something else. I can't tell what. Building rouser. Temple guards, yeah. Feral Carnosaur, temple guards, skink priest. Oh, there we go. Temple guards. Salamander. No, I don't think so. Alright, I guess I was just going crazy. Oh no. No! Are you joking? Please don't. I just wanted to look at a building. Oh. Dicks. Fucking game crashed. And I hadn't saved until the autosave. And we are back. And basically, I've had to reload the save. And I've tried attempting to reload the save numerous times because, unfortunately, you get randomized loot rewards for doing the whole select a campaign option thing. And I keep getting this one which gives me more sightlines and a tool ability. Oh, sorry, tool. A like bit of equipment for known as the Spear of Scepter of Stability. But it's really fucking useless because I can't equip it because then because the game says I'm limited to no more than 3 items that provide an ability, which is really fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry, that is backwards logic, game. Essentially backwards logic, because that basically says you have to limit your dude in order to, like, I get that in some games that's a thing, you have to trade, you have to understand or do whatever, but like in this game where I can have, for example, on one army, let's just have a look. On my first character, I can have movement range increase, leadership increase, casualty replenishment, leadership, and then I've got an option which allows me to have better glittering, better whatever, shitloads of benefits, by the way, like, not just in... Oh, I will have that, actually. You know, shitloads of options, not to mention traits, which increases my replenishment anyway. Where is it? The Campaigner, Orcsbane, I've got the Beard Collector, which is dope as shit, out of the skies. There is literally shitloads of, you know, there is literal shitloads of abilities and extra things. And let's not forget, I also get these extra things on Bitey McBiteface, the Temple Keeper, Hibernation Attendant, Bandspawn. So I get all of this, you know, extra benefits and other shit like that. But for some reason, my characters can only have a bunch of abilities, like only have 3 abilities per their thing. Where's the logic in that? Why balance one thing if you're going to let me have something else completely ridiculous, you know? Let's have a look at Umata motherfucking Yadan. Has the exact same amount of things. Extra things. Extra this. Extra this. Extra this. Extra of the same fucking thing, like 3 times. And I've got loads of abilities. Gleaming Pendant. Fire damage. Ooh, banner. Armor, Frenzy, Skaven Pelt Banner. Nice. I will take this though, because that will be useful. I need you to like upgrade your weapon, I'd say. Or not, because holy shit. But yeah, so again, I can get it I could get it if the game limited everything, but the fact that it kind of picks and chooses its logic with that, it's kind of stupid in my opinion, but who knows. Anyway, so, slight deviation, but annoying. So, yes, basically we got cucked out of a good, in short, got cucked out of a good campaign bonus, and now I'm just going to deal with it because I honestly cannot be bothered. So, instead, what we're going to do is I'm going to finish this episode by talking about what we're going to do, and why in the next episode, things will be slightly different. So, I am going to move Krotgar along this position, move over to the Black Pyramid of Nagash out of camera, and in doing so, whilst he's taking his time getting over there, I am going to set up all of the territories that I have under my control. I'm going to get Yarrick into position and get further intelligence on Qatar. I am then going to prepare Umatadan with a couple more troops, try and get him some decent quality army, and then eventually, once Korkar's in position, we'll resume recording and obviously start the next episode off with me about to attack Nagash. Then we'll be able to fight Nagash, secure the win, and then obviously episodes will go on where we will make progression, prepare for the ultimate war with the Bretonnians, which is not going to be an easy one, and then we will have completed the objective in finger quotes higher technicality, which is pretty nice. But anyway, so thank you all very much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to deal quite a devastating blow to the Tomb Kings and potentially be in a position to declare war on the Bretonnians. But this time I'm not going to rush in. I don't intend on rushing in at all with this lot. They are, despite being a human army with human weapons or whatever, they are still a foe, and a foe that I do have respect for. Maybe not much, but a few. It's complicated, but regardless, it's still important to keep these guys on a leash and to make sure what the hell's going on is not going to screw me over. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you like this, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button. And if you wish to remain informed of my videos, hit that notification bell to ensure that you are notified, because you know how YouTube is. Anyway, I will see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.